But in this situation, one, it's a small deck. Two, we're going a little deep. So it'll be fine. It'll give us enough uplift and everything, but I like to do 18 or bigger. And actually, a lot of the soil that we deal with in my area, if you're using a sonotube, a lot of the times the minimum is actually 24-inch sonotube now. But again, in this situation, we're going to be totally fine. And then because of our limited height here, our beam is going to sit right on top of the bracket, maybe with a little bit of shimmage under it. That's that 1/4 inch of play, right? Because we'd rather be a little bit low than a little bit high. If we're low, we could just shim up to it. So this is where we're at now. Then what I did was I cut 8 pieces of rebar at 8 inches. This is 12 inches wide. I cut them at 8 inches so they could sit hashtag pattern like this. One low, one high. And then I cut some at 12 inches and I could shove them down this way, right? So there'll be 12 pieces of rebar in each hole. And then with the depth that we got here, it's basically taking 3 to 4 bags per hole. So even at 3 bags, that's 180 pounds, right? Once it's set, it'll be about 180 pounds. So with the cantilever and everything, I'm doing a 1-foot cantilever. In order for anything to move, like it would have to lift 3 footings. Well, with the span of the beam, it would have to lift 2 footings plus the beam plus the weight of the deck. So that's totally, in this situation, more than enough. And we don't have to worry about these footings leaning over or anything like that when we're doing the beams right into the brackets. Because there's no post, there is going to be no tilt factor. Like it would have to drag the footings through the dirt sideways in order for these to tilt. It's not going to happen. And then what we're going to do is, we don't like to overpack these because it'll kind of smush the edges of your sonotube. So we get just enough in there to hold it in place. Then we'll do our concrete. And then before we do framing, we're going to do a final grade. So we'll move some of this dirt back around. And then we're not going to replace the rose bushes until we're framed. Just, they're thorns and they're a pain in the neck to not step on and get caught up in. So we'll do that later. And we'll regrade this. This corner's a little bit low right here, so we'll take care of that. But we can't get too close to these vents, so